Hi, I hope you're doing great. So in this video I want to talk to you about time zones in Python 3.9. Previously, if you wanted time zone aware timestamps, then you really needed to use a third-party library like the dateutil library. However, in Python 3.9, this is no longer necessary. Time zones have been natively implemented in Python now, so you can simply use them right out of the box. First of all, I'll show you how to create native time zones in Python. Then I will show you how to convert between different time zones. Finally, I'll show you how to get all the available time zones you need. First of all, we need a few libraries. So we need first a datetime library. Secondly, we also need a zone info. So this is from the module zone info, and then we import the zone info class. With this, we can now make a usual datetime. So let's make one for Berlin. And first of all, we need to specify the usual things. So here we have a year. Let's say it's 2020. We have a month. Let's say it's the 12th. We have a day. Let's say it's the 5th. We have an hour. Let's say it's the 5th hour. And we have a minute. Let's say it's 5:30 in the morning. Now, finally, we can also specify zone information, tc info. In here, we can specify a zone info object like this. And inside here, we can specify a time zone. So since I'm creating Berlin, then let's do the Berlin time zone. So for this, I need to write Europe, then \Berlin, like this. So let's check this out. Let me print out Berlin. Here, I have a usual date object, but I also have this thing here. So this is +1 to the typical UTC time zone. Additionally to making a date from scratch, I can just also make the current time. So let me do Oslo, and let me specify now. And here I just do the datetime.now. But instead of passing this in blank to just get the datetime now, I will also specify a zone info. In this case, the optional argument is not tc info, it's just tc for time zone. And again, I specify this zone info, Europe, Oslo. So let me print out this. Here I have the usual datetime information. I also have the +1 UTC. This is because Berlin and Oslo have the same time zone. So if you're on a Windows, then this might work, but it also might not. And you get a message essentially saying that they can't find the time zones we were specifying. If this is the case, then you need to install an additional module, essentially something that keeps track of all the time zones. And this you can do with just pip install and tc data. I already have this installed, so this is not a problem for me, but it might be a problem for some. So secondly, I want to show you how to convert between time zones. So let's just take the Oslo now time zone, and to get this in a different time zone, we can use the method as timezone. And again, here we can just specify a zone info. So let's do something in America. So let's do America and Vancouver. And let us see what happens if we print this. You can now see we have a different time here at the third one. So this is -8 from the UTC, and this is the time in Vancouver. So just use the as time zone to convert between time zones. It's really that easy. The final thing you might be wondering is, where do I get this information? Can I really just specify any city and this will work? And the answer is no, but there is a dictionary of available time zones that you can use. So what do? You first just import the zone info module completely. And after that, you can print out the zone info. And then you have here a method called available time zones. So what happens if you print this is that you get this big dictionary here, and these are all the available time zones. I think there are like 600 of them or so. So this should be sufficient for most purposes. Okay, so this is really all I wanted to say about time zones in Python 3.9. It's really great that this is native in the sense that you don't need to add a third-party library. You can just do it out of the box in Python. Thanks, and I'll see you again soon.